here again. Why can't he just work with me? And they already half do this and do that. I'm at the point where I feel like I already spoke with my benefits rep, UAW Legal Services, where I need to get me an attorney. That's something have to come out of my pocket.
Hello.
Hi, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good. All right. Where are we on her case?
Your Honor, I have a balance of $1,505.
Okay. She paid the $1,646 or whatever
On Monday, yes.
on Monday. Got it.
I don't understand why Robert, hopefully you're watching.
Pardon?
Not you, Your Honor. First, let me state my name, Regina Agnew.
Thank you. I was going to ask, but you seem like you.
No, I'm really under a lot of distress. My asthma, it's just really been bad. I've been off work on a medical leave, and I explained it to him. I even explained that I was hospitalized, and I'm doing the best that I can.
Right.
I'm waiting on medical payments. And when I spoke with him on Monday, before making the payment, I said that you had stated in my Zoom last week that to see if I can work something out with
Right.
people at the office manager. Excuse me. So
Just take your time. Okay.
So I said that to him. So because we're in September now, so September is due, obviously. And so he told me to, that's something that our attorney would do. I said, so then I told him that I'll come in the office because I had a follow-up appointment from being hospitalized with my primary doctor on Tuesday, but I didn't make it in the office to see him. I'm trying to get myself together because I miss making the money that I make, So I didn't make it into the office to have a conversation with him. And he's not so easy to have a conversation with because I can say to him, like you recall me a couple months ago in here, I said, I can pay, this and that amount. And he'll say things like, well, who else do you have to pay? That's none of his business, and I already feel like I told him he stresses me out. Communication is everything. And when I try to have a conversation with him, he likes to really kind of, the owner said that they're not going to renew your lease. Well, the owners act like I live in the Hamptons, with the old vintage closet doors and bulky paint on the wall. So since they bringing me to court, because I felt like he really didn't have to bring me to court because, of course, yes, I need a roof over my head. I'm going to make the payments. I'm not a freeloader. I like nice things in life, but the way that apartment look, no. That does not equate with what I like. And here it is. I'm here again. Why can't he just work with me? And they already half do this and do that. I'm at the point where I feel like I already spoke with my benefits rep, UAW Legal Services, where I need to get me an attorney. That's something have to come out of my pocket. So I will. That's just something grandkids won't get for a little minute, It's all right. But the way he says to me, we pay $1,000 to take you to court. Well, don't take me to court.
All right.
I pay my court costs. And I'm saying all of this, Your Honor, to say the moral of it all is he is not easy to work with. And I need my reserve oxygen, seeing that he's not, being accepted and grateful for it.
So let me ask this. 1505, when do you think you can get that?
The 26th. I told him that I can make that payment.
Okay.
It could be paid by the 26th. And that's when he said, well, I don't know. It depends on what my attorney says.
Well, doesn't matter right now what they said because I'm adjourned. Can you get it paid early in the day?
On the 26th, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to adjourn this case out to the 26th because I'm going to have the final say. That'll be at 3 o'clock.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I really do.
Thank you, man.
I really appreciate you being a fair judge. You're stern, but you're fair.
Stern? Is that
Yes.
a bad thing?
Oh, yeah, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Alan told me to be that way because I wasn't that way before.
You know, seeing that I have to be on your docket, I prefer to be on this docket than a criminal docket, you know?
That's probably true. All right, so get the balance paid by then. And
Okay.
if you have everything paid prior to that point and you're sure you got everything paid, you don't need to appear.
Okay, good, because I'm
Okay.
scheduled released to return to work in another week, so.
Okay, all right. So let's see if we can get that done, get it worked out, and then they'll just dismiss it if you get it.
Okay, thank you.
You have a
Thank
blessed
you.
weekend.
God bless you. You have a
And there you have it. Strong Future Homes versus Gima Williams. A case that's about so much more than rent. It's about humanity, communication, and the weight of hardship when life throws curveballs. Gima Williams didn't just walk into that courtroom today. She carried in asthma complications, unpaid medical leave, hospitalization, financial stress, and still, she showed up, made partial payments, and fought for her dignity. Let's talk about what just went down. Despite being taken to court over unpaid rent, Gima laid out her case with vulnerability and raw honesty. She wasn't dodging responsibility. She was pleading for understanding, pointing out that she's already made significant payments, communicated with the office, and tried multiple times to negotiate. But what she got in return? Cold responses, stress, and what sounded like a complete lack of empathy from the landlord's side. That emotional moment where she says, "Why can't he just work with me?" That's the heartbeat of this case. She's not asking for a handout. She's asking for compassion. She's juggling doctor's visits, legal consultations, and financial strain, and now potentially hiring an attorney out of pocket just to defend her right to housing. And the landlord? He claims they spent over $1,000 just to take her to court. But here's the thing. If that money had been used for a constructive conversation instead of a courtroom battle, would we even be here today? The judge, thankfully, cuts through the noise. With clarity and fairness, she grants Gima until the 26th to pay the remaining $1,505. And in a power move, she says what the attorney thinks doesn't matter right now, because she's the one making the final call. That's a moment of real courtroom authority right there. But here's the real takeaway for all of us watching. This case is a microcosm of a much bigger issue. In a time when people are grappling with health crises, job losses, and rising costs of living, is the legal system being used to protect housing stability or weaponized to push people out? Brainso, what do you think? Was the judge right to give Gima more time? Should the landlord have tried harder to find middle ground? And how should our legal system handle these high-stakes eviction cases where people are clearly struggling, not freeloading? Backhand index pointing down, drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your take. Loudspeaker, and if this story struck a chord, do us a favor. Like this video, share it with someone who believes in justice, and subscribe to the channel for more gripping real-life courtroom breakdowns. Because the fight for fairness deserves a front-row seat. Until next time, stay sharp, stay informed, and stay human.